What's up, guys? Welcome back to RollPlay Solum, going into the final hour here of week number 3. That's not unmute the cast. There we go. All right, Neal, what's going on?
What's going on is you guys are in Mokel.
The day after, and Ryan just stole from someone.
Morning after, as I like to call it.
Right.
Yep.
Ryan stole
8.3
from
silver.
We marked off another day on JP's sheet to becoming even more broken. And we'll continue on going north, I would assume, unless anyone else has anything to do.
Okay.
We wave goodbye to the
Do you have a
fine people of
specific
Mokel.
destination in mind, or are you just northbound?
Gonna probably follow the mountain line, as I guess.
Bylor?
Mountain lines, excuse me. But yeah, we'll stop at Bylor. Like we'll follow. We hit Mokel. We're like, point us in the direction of Bylor, and they're like, it's in that direction. And we like head over to Bylor.
Was Mokel built into the side of the mountain range, or was it just like a small farm?
No, it's near the mountains.
Okay.
They have a mining camp at the mountains, but you have to walk out of Mokel for a couple hours to get there.
Okay. Yeah, I think we ask a guard where the nearest town is, like Jeff said, and work our way there.
Well, if you're headed north, Bylor is a great place to stop and get some food on your way. Otherwise, you have to walk through the foothills, and the foothills can be kind of dangerous. All manner of critters out there.
Thank you, little friend. We shall head to Bylor.
Have a short day. I mean, nice day.
Okay. You guys trek on your way to Bylor. You're not out of the town 5 hours before you hear the stampeding or the clattering of horse hooves on ground, and see in the distance a pack of riders headed your way.
No cover again, I'm guessing.
Yeah, this is wide open field.
How many
Are these
riders?
the horsemen that he...
Wide open field?
Field, so we have like grass
lot of
around
questions.
us, right?
Yeah.
So entangled potential is what I'm getting at.
Carla, cover up the child. Again, resume fat disguise. You are now a fat woman.
She promptly puts the babe inside of the...
The baby.
What do you call that thing that you wrap them in? A swaddling thingy?
Swaddle.
The action is
is it called a
swaddling.
swaddle?
Yeah, swaddling something.
A papoose.
Oh, a papoose. Thank you. She
What a
proposes
word.
the babe.
Papoose is a word.
It's a word. She's absolutely right. The right one.
Alright, Neil. Crazy theory time. Let's say I use calm animals on the horses. Would it make them stop running?
What does the spell say?
The spell suits and quiets normal animals, which renders them docile and harmless. Blah, blah, blah. They would definitely be affected.
If they were just normal animals on their own, that's fine. But when they're being ridden and like pronged with spurs and got the reins and everything, it won't work.
Okay.
But if the horse is by itself and pissed off at you, and then you calm it, that's chill.
Ryan, did you say papoose because he's a rapper?
You know what? If you Google papoose, apparently there's some guy who is a rapper who named himself after a way to carry your baby, which is really weird.
God.
That you would like.
That's why I was
actually
just like,
name
are you
yourself
trying
that.
to Raekwon us right now? Is that what's
No,
going
man. I have a lot of rap knowledge and a lot of like baby carrying knowledge, and it just
Ryan
comes
knows
together.
the rap game.
Oftentimes-
Ryan, is
go
there something
together
you haven't
really well.
told us about your life plans right now?
I am a baby carrying rapper,
Yeah, he's a baby daddy.
and I'm coming out right now. I'm
You know what they
admitting
call a baby carrying rapper? A papoose.
it. A papoose. Yes, that's
Exactly.
All right.
yes.
Oh, well, as they approach, I'm still gonna... would it be subtle if I go behind Victorian and cast Bless from there? Like, so that they don't see me cast it. Oh, we're gonna glow, never mind.
Listen, friends. These could be the local law. And they're supposed to be, human and fair, but
Yeah.
severe. So let's just act it cool.
Yeah, that's
The
why I'm not
weapons are for
casting.
wyverns, and we're
Yeah.
just on our way to the town. So just act cool, okay?
So I'm
They're
not casting.
riding
Act cool.
6 abreast towards you.
There's only 6 of them in total?
Yes.
Okay.
On their horses. They all have lances or some sort of spear with them, and they slow as they approach you, and 2 on each side kind of split off and go for like a flanking maneuver, while 2
All right.
come at you from the front.
I make sure Carla's in the
2
middle of
left,
As-
right, 2 middle.
As they slow,
Mhm.
I come up to them, or I walk, a safe distance. I'm not like alongside their horse petting it or something like that. And I'm like, excuse me, we spotted a wyvern back there. It gave us a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. It was running amok. And is there anyone we can report it to? Is there like a local authority that we can report it to?
We are the authority here.
We
State your
did the.
name.
My name is Victorian Black. This is my family, and that's our Uncle Largo over there. He came out a little different. The wyvern got away from us. We did our best to citizen arrest it. It wouldn't listen to a damn thing. We just barely got out of there. Can you guys check into it? I'm afraid that it might attack the littler people of Mokul. They're going to have a tough time with it.
We shall deal with the wyvern if we come across one.
Very good. You guys
Why are you so heavily armed?
Well, we knew that this is a treacherous path. We're on our way to go see. We were told that there is a great bake sale going on in Bylor with some of the best beans in the land, and we want to get in on that action, if you know what I mean. Also, we come from Tello Hall, and the job market there it's below dragon poop. It's just not even good.
A great bake sale in Bylor.
Famous beans, best east of Yurga, or west.
Pastries too. They're good.
Give me a charisma check.
I look into the camera and I say, "Roll that beautiful bean footage."
That was a 28 sound.
A 28 sounds actually really, unfortunately good.
Yes, beans.
I don't
just
fuck
say
around
that.
for it.
I just say yes.
The
beans.
real question is, do they believe the pastries? I mean, the beans are all right, but do they believe they have good pastries, Neil?
Well, let's figure it out. You rolled a 28.
Yes, I did.
Okay. One of the guys looks at you, kind of deadpan, and says, "There is no pastry sale or bake sale of any kind in Bylor.
Can
We
I
have just ridden from there today."
can I speak to you a little bit, kind of private, sort of? Can I approach you?
He shifts his lance to kind of point at you in a nonverbal reply.
I walk up to him, kind of like one of these, like, hey, all right. Walk up next to him and say, look, I got fired from my job, and I might have had a relationship with one of the daughter of the boss. That's kind of why I left the town. As you can see, my wife is a large one-armed woman, and she lost that arm fighting a bear.
I'm picking my nose as he says this.
I'm not looking to lose more than just my, like, her idea of justice is to tear off more than just an arm, if you know what I mean. So that's the story
right.
they have. Listen, she was a beautiful young lady, and childbirth does a lot to a woman. I don't want to defend it too much, but the
How old is
idea
your son?
here, my son? Oh, Largo? Yeah, he's about 30. We don't know. He came out different, like I said. That part is true.
If that's your wife and she's gone through childbirth, where's your child?
Like I said, it's Largo. We call him Uncle. We don't. Our life stories. Our life story is really weird, but
Dude, the child is dead. What are you talking about? They
It's-
killed it.
you can't hear this.
They kill all the children.
Neil, as this is happening, I'm going to be using read lips. See if I
Daddy,
can understand.
daddy.
You could do me a solid, friend. Like, the wyvern part is true, but I'm telling them the story so I can get out of town without getting into too much trouble.
The guy looks at you and says, "You had better stop lying to me. There's no way I'm going to believe that's your son. You're 23.
Oh, that's right.
He doesn't say that to you.
Well,
but
like, I don't know how to explain it. Like I said, he came out different. But also, Neil, keep in mind, people were having kids a lot younger back then.
yeah, but you said he was 30.
I said well, what I meant is he looks 30. You know? He's about.
This is like the worst fight ever.
He looks at you and he's like, "You had better start telling me the truth about what's going on right now."
He is the uncle. Our child was. I didn't want to. You guys being a local authority and all, I didn't want to give up too much detail. But our kid was killed because of the childbirthing laws that are going on right now. I just want to start a new life.
And who is the halfling?
That is the uncle. He's in my
Your
family.
Your
my wife,
mother's
and that is
father's brother.
yeah.
You're telling me you're half halfling.
No, like I said, the only part that's wrong so far is that he's my son. He's not, obviously, but he did come out wrong.
Well, kind of looks over the party. You still have to pay the road tax.
All right, what's that?
2 gold ahead.
All right, can I reach into my pocket?
He nods.
What is our party? It's 5 people, right?
Mhm.
Not
Yeah.
including the baby, which I obviously fucking here's 12 gold. No, I give him
You give him 10?
10 gold, yeah.
Okay.
And I say I would appreciate if you'd look into that wyvern. I am worried about the little people of Mokul.
Mm-hmm. All right. They remount. Well, I guess they never dismounted. They form up and head on towards Mokul. And you guys keep heading towards Bylor.
Yeah.
We walk
That was expensive.
it was expensive. Yes, we're fine though. We'll keep going.
You guys get into Bylor. Not that day. You get there the next day. The night passes uneventfully. And in Bylor, what do you guys do? You get there like 2 in the afternoon.
I guess we just hit up that bake sale. Now that I think about it.
Yeah. I want those
Very
pastries.
chill.
There's no bake sale.
Are there some pastries?
Yeah, there is a bakery, but there's no like specialty bake sale.
But they have pastries.
Yeah.
Now, this is the wealthiest city in the north. Is that correct?
No.
No.
I walk into the bakery and I'm like, "Hello, I'd like some pastries. Do you have any?"
Yeah, we got a ton of pastries. What would you like?
What's your best? What are you known for?
This thing we call a Danish.
Okay, how much does that
Blueberry
cost?
Danish. Here's a blueberry Danish for you. Give me 6 silver. 6 copper. 6 copper. Or silver.
Like this voice.
Do you want to? How about I give you a tooth of a wyvern? A wyvern. Sorry.
Wyvern.
I can't sell a tooth of a wyvern. Or I can't buy something with a tooth of a wyvern.
How old are you?
How old are you?
Say, I'm 20. I asked first though.
I'm 13. This is my daddy's shop. He's in the back baking.
Oh, so you do work here. All right, here's whatever silver. I eat the pastry.
You give him your 6 copper.
Yeah. Fucking 6 copper. This is just a way to troll me on my character sheet.
You know what? That's what I had to deal with for like 6 months or 9 months or however long we were playing.
You didn't keep track. Don't lie
I kept
to
track
us.
of everything. Mostly.
Mostly.
Yeah.
I get back to the
Mostly
party. I'm
not
like,
at
the pastries here are pretty good. You should try some. Yeah. Do you guys want to do anything in the town?
I'm gonna go look around. around
Before we
town for,
separate, let's make this another day trip. Those horse lords did say they came from this town, so there's a chance they might come back. And I broke out about 19 lies at one time, so I think we need to get out of here pretty quick.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. We'll meet in the bar tonight. Does that work?
Sounds good.
Yeah. If anyone wants to come with me, I'm gonna go look around for some herbs and stuff.
How exciting! And then I walk the other way. I've broken off from the party, but you can go to other people if you want.
Nice.
Anyone want to do anything?
No.
I'm gonna go look around for herbs and stuff outside the city.
I will head to the bar, and if I happen to see a good mark, then I will approach.
So you're
If I
sitting in the
see
You're heading out to get some herbs. I forgot what the other 2 of you were doing.
I'm going to the blacksmith.
Okay. So you guys are maybe 5 minutes from you're like, all right, break. We'll meet back at the bar later. When a lot of people around you start going, "Oh my god, look at that!" And everyone like is pointing to the sky, and pretty soon the whole town is looking as you see a winged creature start flying into
Does
town.
it look familiar, Neil?
No, it does not look familiar. It looks like
I look at it as well and I go, what do you guys suppose it is? Do you get a lot of winged creatures around here?
I look at the book right next to me that talks about all kinds of winged creatures.
it's like a winged horse.
That is... It looks a little bit like a Pegasus.
I think you're right. I think that's a Pegasus.
Well, alright. Sometimes people ride on Pegasus, so I guess we should... Does this happen normally here in Bylor? Do you guys get a lot of Pegasi?
They
A
shake
Pegasi?
their head. No, and they're all just kind of like staring blankly and shaking their heads at you.
Okay.
It
This is before the group separated, right?
This is 5 minutes after the group separated.
Oh.
Oh.
Everyone's on their way to their separate locations.
Alright, I'd pull out my cell phone, then I'd do the mass text to everybody, just real quick. Yeah, I don't know.
You don't have that
Well,
stuff.
would I see it? Can I roll for?
Everyone can see it. Yeah.
Oh. Well,
I just
then I
kind
would.
of blend into the audience, and I'm just looking up at it.
All right.
I'm gonna go back then.
Town.
I'm going back.
Back to
Getting
where?
back to the bar.
To the bar. Okay. You head to the bar. Alice, anyone?
I'm
Larga?
just staring at this thing, mouth wide open in the middle of the street, not caring about anything else around me.
Largo.
While I realize that a great distraction opportunity has been created,
Nice.
I again attempt to pickpocket the wealthiest person I see.
Okay. You walk up to a guy who. Yeah, you're at the bar. There's no wealthy people here. Sorry, I rolled for it. They
Okay.
look like bums.
Well, I still steal something.
This guy had the Sword of Angron, a 10 by 10 blade.
Yeah, you cut off his purse as you walk behind him, and you round a corner, look inside, and there's like some cheese in there.
I eat the cheese. Delicious.
Do you
I
like?
love
Tastes
cheese.
like the fruits of my labor.
All right. So I guess none of you go check out the Pegasus.
I'm staring up at it.
Yeah.
I'm scared, but I said it like it comes and lands in town.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
we go
I
check
go
it
to where it
out.
lands. I'm not just staring at a blank sky now. Like, well, there was a Pegasus there.
It was
Okay.
wonderful.
So, oh my god, I'm blanking on your name, Jen.
Jackery.
Joffrey.
Jochri, and
Jackery.
Jochri and Victorian arrive in the center of town. There's actually quite a bit of a gathering. People watching this Pegasus. They've all given it like a wide breadth of room, and it lands in the middle of the ground and stomps its feet for a little bit. Everyone's just kind of staring in silence. And then out of the crowd darts an elf who like runs full sprint at this Pegasus.
So it's an empty Pegasus that lands.
Empty Pegasus, unmounted.
Does it have a horn?
It does not have a horn. That would be a unicorn.
Well, it could be
tried to-
Unipeg.
A unipeg?
Unipegasus.
I tried to block the way of
Unipegasus
the
corn.
elf.
Horn?
Let's just go the
Pegasus
full way.
horn?
I tried to
What?
block the way of the elf.
You're on the other side of the town, or the circle for him. He darts, leaps,
Falls
tries
off.
to leap onto the Pegasus, slips in something, and lands on his face on the ground right next to the Pegasus.
I go to help him up.
I start petting the Pegasus.
Okay, so you start. Everyone's cleared out like 20 feet away from this thing. You go to
Fine.
help the elf. Meanwhile, Jochri runs towards the Pegasus to pet it.
Okay, I won't go in the
Like
middle.
one of the two
Do
of
what you
us.
want to do. I just want to be clear. You
Nah,
know,
nah.
Victorian is the
nah.
friendliest guy you've ever
I'll-
met. He sees someone
I'll
fall
go
over.
around with Victorian. I'm gonna get near Victorian.
Okay. So Victorian walks over to the elf. The elf looks at you. Looks at
He
your
sees
weapon.
Roger Neighbors or Mr. Rogers. I have a kindly glint in my eye, and I have no weapons bearing, but yes, they're on my back.
Yeah. He scrambles to his feet. He tries to get to his feet before you get there. Give me a D10 roll. Just a blank D10. Jesus.
3.
Oh my god. You get there way before he manages
Nice.
to his feet.
Messing up Neal's plans. Hashtag getting a Pegasus.
All right, before he gets to his feet, then I'm just like, friend, you seem to be in some trouble. Is there anything I can help you with?
Yeah, I need to get out of here.
Uh,
Ed starts getting to his feet right now.
like who? Who's after you?
No one's after me. I just got to go.
All right.
He says as he like walks up to the Pegasus or scrambles to the Pegasus, throws one leg over it.
Do you want us to escort you out of town? We could help you with that.
He just points to the sky and kicks his heels in.
Who
and
are you? I
leaps
screamed that.
and starts to like fly away.
He doesn't reply to me screaming, who are you?
I put my tracking beacon on him just before he leaves. Then.
Okay.
Oh shit, I can locate animal Pegasus.
I'm looking in the sky and
Me
saying,
too.
Jacri, it's going that way.
Neal, you can't get away with it.
Yep, you can totally do that. All right, so the Pegasus takes off, and it heads due north.
Should we try to follow it?
Yeah, I start flapping my arms. I'm gonna.
I go up to one of the guards in the town and say, does that happen? I've never seen one of those before.
You look around, and you actually can't find any guards.
I go up to the nearest person that is of age, 18 or older.
Okay.
I could decipher.
It's a strapping young man.
Okay.
Good.
I ask him the same question.
No, that's never happened to anyone ever, actually. What the fuck just happened?
I don't know. Do you know who the elf was?
Haven't seen the elf before. Haven't seen the Pegasus before.
Who? You've been of no use to me. Good day. I walk off.
All right. Nothing to see here, guys. And I shoot Jacri a look that communicates that we'll look more into this as we head north later.
Yeah. Okay.
But
so
unless
I'm
we
gonna
can produce 5 more Pegasi, or 6 even.
Nah. So I'm gonna do my original plan and go look for plants and stuff. But if there's actually a cute girl in the crowd, I'm gonna ask her if she wants to take a walk in nature with me.
Nice.
What's Jacri's
What do you
charisma?
define as cute? What hotness level is acceptable for you?
Wait, what's the maximum hotness? It's 18?
18. It's a scale from 3 to 18, averaging at 10.5.
Like, at 13.
Not that we suggest or condone rating women on a numerical scale. All women are beautiful.
Yeah.
Even Alice,
Especially those that are above 10.5.
played by a guy. Yeah.
Or just
Yes.
like a 10 with a really cute smile would work too.
You
There you
find
go.
a female of hotness 13.
Sick. I go up to her and I say, hey, I was gonna go take a walk in the forest. I was wondering if you wanted to join me. I'm looking for stuff to make some healing poultices.
Give me a charisma check.
If someone dropped a line on Alice like that, she'd say, who the fuck are you?
Healing poultices, so cool.
Neil, in a
If it
similar
works.
fashion, I look for an intelligent, gifted young lady.
26?
Okay, Jacri. The woman says, excuse me?
I was gonna go alone, but if you want to come along, you're invited.
To a walk out into the middle of the plains to look for healing herbs for your healing potion?
Yeah, I like to help people with them, but it's
You're a strange guy that I've never met before, and you're going to try and lure me out of town into the middle of the wilderness?
fine. Don't come.
Yeah, I'm not coming.
All right.
And it was
Have a
on this
nice
day that Jen realized how hard it is to pick up a woman.
It's okay. Live and learn, JP. I'm learning how to pick up the girls.
Okay. I think Victorian wanted to pick up an intelligent, kind
I scanned the audience for what would look to be a really kind, intelligent, talented woman. Outward appearance, not necessarily that important. You know what I mean?
You lock your eyes on one pretty quickly.
All right, then I move on. I just wanted to see if there were any.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm always on the
6'1",
lookout.
180 pounds, long, black, unkempt hair, blue eyes, one arm, scars
Beautiful
all
on
over
the
her
inside.
body.
Beautiful on the what? Scars on the body. Good God.
Not
Childbirth again, huh? It's brutal. It'll get you. All right.
Get you.
I'm gonna approach the same girl that Jacre approached, and I'm saying, I'm really sorry about that creepy guy. If you need somebody to talk to,
Why are you
about
sorry about that?
that. Well, I just know how being in uncomfortable situations can be sometimes.
Who are you?
I saw it happen. That whole thing. It was really weird.
Yeah, but what's your name?
Oh, I'm Largo. I'm just here offering my condolences that you had to go through something like that. He's been doing it to a lot of people.
You know him?
What? It's the
Is he a
first
friend of
time.
yours?
No, I've been here in the watching the Pegasus, and the crowd is here, and I've seen him.
So you're saying that guy went around and hit on all the girls in the crowd?
Not all of them, just the cute ones.
Fucking
Nice.
pigs.
Indeed.
All right. She turns and walks away without saying anything more.
I pickpocket her.
Roll for it.
32.
At least this exchange would have been good for something.
You get 11 more silver.
Yes!
Largo. What
All
are we
right.
gonna do?
Kind of shrug, walk away from the group then, and I just go to the bar.
Okay. You're at the bar.
Ask him about the elf, I suppose, if he saw him around town or knows anything about what he's doing here.
I didn't see the Pegasus, but there's been an elf hanging around these parts.
Yeah, they're kind of rare these days, aren't they?
Yeah, really rare.
What
But
was
I
he
did
doing
see
here,
one
friend?
the other day. Yeah, he was ordering some wine. He seemed kind
drunk
of
then.
antsy.
Antsy, huh?
Yeah.
And I take out a
Door.
gold and I slide it across the table and say, "Is there anything Mr. Goldilocks here could be told about this?" But you know.
Well, he kept glancing at the door, and I noticed that he was carrying a dagger at his waist. So
or was he just happy to see him? You know what? I'm just kidding. What I mean? with
no,
the
this was a dagger. This was definitely dagger at his waist. Kept glancing at the door. He stayed here for an hour and a half. He points to a chair by a window. Over there, not much else. He took off pretty early in the
So he
evening.
waited at the table, stared at the door, had a dagger, and then got up and ran out.
Had a glass of wine. But at a certain point, he just got up in a huff and headed out.
Nothing seemed to alarm him. He just kind of got up and ran out.
Well, he kind of looked like he was waiting for something, or expecting something,
Or someone.
or someone.
Okay. I will take the same wine as he, and then I go and sit in the chair that he was sitting in.
Okay. You are brought an apple wine.
Delicious.
Mm-hmm.
I sit there and I look at the door and drink the wine.
Okay. Eventually, Largo walks in.
I get up and run onto my Pegasus and fly out of the town.
All right, you won. Congratulations.
Ta-da!
The rest of you three have to figure out how to get second place.
I catch onto the Pegasus' tail and pull myself up.
Give me.
I guess as Largo walks in, I just kind of nod at him, and I'm just still sitting there sipping on my apple wine. Chillaxing.
I'll join.
We're gonna
What
drink
was
from the same cup.
what was that all about with the Pegasus there?
I don't know, but I'm trying to recreate the crime scene to piece this together as best I can. So far, I've come up with he likes delicious wine, he's nervous, and he has a dagger.
Interesting.
As
yeah,
you can
I mean,
see, I am developing quite the strategy right now for what's going on.
I can try and help. I'll be honest. Mostly, all I saw was that guy falling down. You guys trying to help him up, and Jacre trying to hit on some girl. That's about all I saw. But
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard it was pretty creepy, a little bit rapey in the approach.
well, I went up and I apologized to the girl. I saw it happen, and
Yeah.
I think everything's smoothed over.
That's a good thing. That's mighty kind of you. That's good that you did that, Largo. Yeah, Alice, we got to keep an eye on. She's a little bit slow, and Jacre he gives off the rape vibes a little bit strong. So we're gonna keep him and Carla and the baby probably pretty separated.
But anyway, about this guy with the dagger.
Yeah, I don't know. The bartender specified dagger. I don't know why.
We can keep our eyes out for that or more clues.
Yeah, I'm sitting here waiting for my Pegasus. So that's what I got going right now.
Alice, you said you wanted to go to the blacksmith shop.
Yeah.
You guys got to turn your cameras back on, Jeff, JP. And
Oh.
You get to the blacksmith shop.
I walk in and look around. Like, what does it just look? Does he look like he's a veteran blacksmith, or does he look like a shitty blacksmith? From what I can tell.
He looks like a pretty good blacksmith.
I
I'm not a master, but much better than an apprentice. Like let's say in between, a journeyman blacksmith.
There you go.
perfect.
Or woman.
I walk up to him and
Journey person.
say, Mr. Black, what's your name? Hi, hello.
Hi.
My name's Alice. What's yours?
Jed.
Jed
Jed
with a D.
with a D.
All right, Jed. I like your name. It's very fantastical. Can I? What?
Alice is great too.
It's pretty original, I gotta say.
Yeah, it's wild.
So you can see I've got one arm, and I kind of wave it up and down to show
I
him.
see that. This is not a proposition, is it?
Will that help me get better armor?
Oh, you're here for armor. Why didn't you say so? What can I do you for?
Yeah, I was just being friendly. Most people forget that these days. They just ask the question or state the statement blatantly.
You know what? You're so right. I haven't had a nice conversation with someone in a while.
It's-
They're always just like, hey, shoe my horse. Get me some nails. Make me a sword.
Your
feed
life
my
sounds
cat when I'm
horrible,
gone.
sir.
Yeah.
It's really horrible. So I lost my arm a couple days, probably like 2 weeks ago, and I'm still recovering. But I'm wondering if you, or perhaps you might not be able to do this in the time that I'm in town, but would it be possible to put some sort of armor over this side of my body? I'm kind of like going like that with my arm.
Well, you mean just like, what sort of, more than just what you're wearing now?
Yeah. Like a shield attached to my limb.
My God, it's so weird when you switch voices and you're actually still talking as Alice.
Oh, I'm still talking. Oh, I thought you were talking. You didn't do the voice anymore for the blacksmith. It was your fault.
I don't even remember the blacksmith.
When
had a
role
voice.
plays clash.
I thought you were speaking as Neal the DM.
I'm sorry, I didn't even know I was doing a voice for the blacksmith.
I thought you were doing a voice for the blacksmith.
I use a little
like,
bit
it's like your
dismissive, I would say.
tone. It's like how you're talking.
Anyways, I say
Sorry.
I'm looking for this side needs something, and maybe a large shield that covers from head to, I don't know. Maybe I could attach another weapon. What do you think? You're the blacksmith here. I'm not very creative.
I can fix that armor up for you so that it would cover your stub a little bit better. Is stub is the right word? Nub? What do you like to call that thing?
I call him Little Jimmy.
Wow.
I could fix that armor up for you so that it would cover little Jimmy a little bit better. Maybe stitch the scale mail together so Jimmy sits in a little pocket.
And how much would this cost? And how long would it take?
Looks back dismissively at his forge, which is not lit. He's like, well, I don't have any work going on right now, so I can start today. Probably be done tomorrow afternoon.
Perfect. That would be so great.
Yeah. Yeah, just leave your stuff here. Here, let me help you get out of that.
Great. Yeah, it's tough. Then I let him take the armor off.
Okay, he takes the armor off. And
Wow, wow.
your eyes lock with his for a moment, and you decided that, unless you want to overrule this, that he is not your type of man.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, and I after as I'm walking out, I'm like, how much will this cost?
Probably around 4 gold. I'll let you know tomorrow after labor.
Sounds good. We'll see you then. I walk out and go to the bar.
All right. Everyone's at the bar. No, Jockry is in the plains picking weeds.
Yeah.
All right. What are you're looking for healing stuff? Shit.
What was it? No, I messaged you what I wanted earlier.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, is it the same as before?
Yeah.
Yeah, that stuff you need to be like in a
Forest.
The first one you need to be in a forest. The second one you need you sometimes found in plains, but not here.
So I guess I can look for something else. Yeah, I guess I'll look for healing stuff. Me.
Okay.
Or if I can do like if I know plans for paralysis or sleeping or hallucinogenic, best word.
No, you find nothing of interest nearby. It's pretty much grassland and farmland. It's boring. There's a lot of foxtails about.
What did they say?
Foxtails?
It's a type of annoying plant that you walk into and it's a pain in the ass.
Much like a fox's tail.
I hate
Okay.
walking in a fox.
Well, I'm disappointed and I go back. I pick up some flowers.
I'm working my way back to the bar as well.
I
This
go
is a
back to the
foxtail,
bar
Jen.
with some flowers.
Here you
I go back to the bar with flowers, Neil.
go. Okay. You walk into the bar. Everyone's in the bar together.
I hand them over to Alice.
I look
Alice,
at,
you have wildflowers.
great. I say, what are these for?
Didn't find what I needed, so I picked up some flowers. Figured you were sad because of your arm, so here you go.
Thank you. And I put them on my ear, like behind my ear, so the flower is sticking out in front.
Very cute.
Yeah, it's very fashionable these days. All the girls are doing it.
Might pick up in a few years.
One might say my charisma jumps up to 18 when the flower goes into the ear.
All right, we're all just kind of chilling in the bar, by the way, Neil.
Yeah,
And it'll get more
nothing-
awkward.
Yeah, is there anything else you guys want to do today?
Nope.
Okay. Nothing unusual happens when you have your glass of apple wine in front of you.
Damn it.
No one comes to the door and approaches you about Pegasus. Someone offers to sell you one, but it's not what you expect, so you turn them down.
I get a little bit drunk then because I have like 4 glasses of the wine.
Offers to sell you a Pegasus? Is that what you said?
Nobody does that.
No one does that.
What? So what is the person selling them then?
He was joking. He
They're-
was
the
joking
whole
that
thing was
nothing
a
like
joke.
that happened. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. All right.
That's what I get for reading Chad and coming back in the middle of that conversation.
Okay. Day passes uneventfully. Carla is in the inn. She's sleeping, hanging out with the baby, trying to keep a low profile. The donkey is tied up in one of the
Donkey.
bountiful stables nearby. You guys all pay 5 for the night.
5 silver.
5 silver for the night. And unless there's anything you want to do, tomorrow comes.
Tomorrow
Tomorrow
comes.
comes.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
All right. Eat breakfast, pack up as per usual, and swaddle Carla plus Babe out, and then we, I guess, ask for the direction to we're at Bylor, so Do Rock.
Okay. You get someone pointing you to Do Rock. Just head north, a little bit towards the east. You'll
Very
spot it. It's got a large tower coming out of the middle of the town.
Okay.
Before we go out of the town, I say, I'll be right back. And I go over to the blacksmith and collect my armor, pay for it.
It does cost what he said earlier.
Sure. 4 gold.
Yes.
Fine. Does that give me, so, does that give me any, does it give me like an AC or?
No.
How about an AC to that side?
No, because it's no really. I mean, before it was just like ragged scale mail hanging down to like a stump, and now it's like ragged scale mail that like covers the stump properly.
So 4 gold was spent for fashion.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll ask in the future if I will get any benefit to things that I buy. And I will continue to destroy your creatures in one hit, but we'll see what happens in the future.
There's nothing else that we can accomplish in the time that we have left to play today, so we should probably wrap up 15 minutes early.
Cool. All right.
Unless you guys have stuff you want to do in Bylor.
No, I would probably protest that I didn't gain anything from him doing anything to the armor, but it's okay. We don't need
Jockey could meet back up with that girl.
Zachary can flirt with some ladies.
That'll be over on RollPlay XXX. after the
XXX,
show.
yeah.
Let's do some shout outs. Ryan, why don't you go ahead?
Okay, cool. As always, shout outs to you guys watching us because I love that we have an audience while we role play. I think it's awesome, and you guys are awesome. So shout outs to you guys. Tonight, I actually have a special shout out. Tonight, as you all know, were the Grammys, and actually, my mom's uncle, my great uncle, won a Grammy tonight for Best Folk Album. His name is Guy Clark.
That's
And
awesome.
yeah, if I know that it's probably not everybody's type of music, but definitely go check him out tonight. Guy Clark, Google him, whatever. He's a really good songwriter. His music's pretty awesome. So go check out Guy Clark. That's my one request.
Very cool. Congrats.
Yeah. For my own stuff, you can check my Twitter out. Twitter.com/MLGRyan. My YouTube is youtube.com/RyuZilla. And I'm going to be streaming some DayZ right after this over at twitch.tv/RyuZilla.
Great. Thanks for being on the show. Jen, do some shout outs.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Always awesome to have you guys. Thank you to all the roleplay cast. Super cool. Follow me at LivinPink SC2 on Twitter, on Facebook and YouTube and Twitch /LivinPink. And check out Miss Click's D&D Tuesdays, 8:30 p.m. EDT. And in the future, check out our website when it comes up. But if you want to get involved in gaming and esports, you can contribute to our future community by applying to be a writer, and that would be awesome.
Awesome stuff. Go check out the website, guys. Neal, do a shout out or some shout outs.
Shoutouts for Neal. I'm going to be streaming Lufia 2 after this. I'm actually going to get some food first because I've been streaming for quite a while now. And then we're going to do Lufia 2 pretty late into the evening because I got to talk to some friends in England at 3 in the morning. So lots of Lufia 2 tonight. Tomorrow we got the weekly reroll at noon Pacific time. That will give us kind of a recap on all the different roleplay shows that happened this last week. Kind of go over what happened in case you missed something or in case you want to hop in on something. Then we got cartography at 1 right after that. Tuesday we got Misclicks. Wednesday we got Mafia, which is going to be fun. Chef is going to do an esports Mafia, like an actual esports themed Mafia game, I think. We were talking about Kespa versus the rest of the world, or Kespa versus ESF or something. I don't know.
Kespa wins.
Yeah.
Hold on. The game hasn't been played yet, dude.
So you get super racist. Like, you can't tell who's Mafia because they're all Korean. Like, they all look the same.
We'll see. Chef is kind of known to be a jackass, so he might pull something like that.
Cool.
Cool indeed. Yeah, other than that, you can check me out on Twitter, which is at Koibu0. And I just hit 5K followers on
Congrats.
Twitter while doing this today. So
Congrats, man.
Congrats, man.
thank you. And I will try and write up the next section of story for next week.
Q&A after the show, Neal?
I will start the Q&A now, and I will post it in chat when I get it up.
That's what she said.
I think that's what. Anyways,
Q&A.
She could do the work. She could get it up.
probably. Jeff, do some shout outs.
This is really fun. Really, I always love doing this. It's really cool. And again, just as always, kind of like everyone already said, just thank you guys for tuning in. But it's really cool because, like, all the events I go to, all the times I'm recognized, it's like equal parts the StarCraft labor of my life, but then also roleplay, for God's sakes, D&D. So there's a lot of people out there that like it, and that's awesome. So I'm glad we're doing this. For me personally, I've started streaming again, Twitch TV, iNcontroL TV. No regular schedule. It's just kind of when I can best find that 1 hour chunk of time that WCS isn't going on, and it also fits into my schedule. The best ways to support me, if that interests you, is to follow me on Twitter at EGIncontrol. Check out my shirt on Designed by Humans. A portion of that purchase will go to me, so that's the absolute best way to support me. I don't have a subscription button or take donations or anything like that. That's the best way to impact my financial life. And then, of course, big shout out to my team, Evil Geniuses. We announced this week that DeMuslim and Huck were re-signed, so that's pretty cool. They're two fan favorites, and I'm glad to be working with them again. And then we're doing some videos and content in the background. And then people were asking me about competing. It's the same as it was last year, where it's like, if I'm not hosting or casting and I can compete, then I will, which is cool because it sounds like MLG is doing more StarCraft 2 this year. And other than that, it'll be like home story cups that are the best chances for me to compete. But otherwise, I'll just keep playing as best I can and stream some games for you guys. So thank you, JP, for the shout-outs, and thank you, everybody.
Great stuff. Let's see, in terms of content this week, I think Eben is Thursday at its normal time. We'll have R&D next Saturday. Gonna try to... Or wait, no. TB's going on a cruise, or he is on a cruise.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, so no Dark Heresy this week. At least on Saturday. Maybe, I don't know. No Dark Heresy. I don't want to say anything about that, so people don't have to get their pitchforks. And then I'll let you guys know when we're going to be playing the next Solum. Apart from that, we'll see you guys next time. That's it for this week of RollPlay Solum. Glad to be back here. I know we skipped last week, and hopefully that doesn't happen again in the future.
Yeah.
Regardless, we will see you guys later. Have a great evening, and once again, thanks to all the Europeans who stayed up far past their bedtime to join us for the live show. We'll see you guys later. We're out. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.